Hey there, Coach Jeff Bear here, and I'm excited to share something game changing with you today. After years of chasing the myth of living life perfectly in balance, I discovered something powerful. True success comes from mastering living life out of balance. Yes, I said it, out of balance. All the gurus say you have to live in balance, but I'm telling you, out of balance is the key. I'm inviting you to join me on that journey today. Let's look at reality. Life naturally flows from different priorities. Some weeks work demands a lot more attention. Some weeks you have family that need a lot more attention. The secret isn't fighting this natural rhythm. It's learning how to ride the waves with confidence and purpose and learning how to balance that out of balance situation. What I found is that when I stopped stressing about keeping everything perfectly balanced, I actually started performing better. I was actually doing a lot there in all areas of my life. And I have 6 F's that I look at. Number one is family, faith, finances, friends, fitness, and fun. Those are my 6 F's. And that's the wheel that I look at to see where I'm at as far as being in balance. And I know that I'm never going to be perfectly in balance. And if I am, it's for a very short time. The key is really learning how to be intentional in living life out of balance. My client, Jim, he discovered this too. Once he embraced the seasons of imbalance instead of fighting them, everything changed for him. He found new energy, more satisfaction, and ironically, better overall life harmony. I'm not aiming for perfect balance ever. I'm committed to becoming exceptional at navigating life's natural imbalances with confidence and purpose. I'm learning to pivot smoothly between priorities by being fully present in the moment. I know sometimes it's hard because you're thinking about work when you're at home and when you're at home, you're thinking about work. But once you discover this, you'll find that there'll be new joy and you'll be living a life well lived. Here are some of the actionable approaches that have worked well for me. One is to adopt a seasonal mindset. View your life in seasons rather than trying to balance everything daily. Some weeks they're going to be work heavy. Other weeks are going to be family focused. Acknowledge that these seasons up front to reduce guilt and increase intentionality. And also, if you are going to have a heavy work schedule, let your wife or significant other or husband know that you're going to be in a season of work that's going to be additional hours and for the time period you'd expect that to take. Practice purposeful presence. Wherever you are, be fully there. I know this can be hard, like I just talked about a little bit ago. When you're working, immerse completely in your work. When you're with family or friends, put your devices away and engage with them. This reduces the mental drain of constant partial attention. You've been with people on the phone, talk to you, or they may be looking at their phone and talking to you. How does it feel? And how does it feel if you're the one doing it? I mean, you're not fully engaged. Create clear boundaries with flexibility. Baseline boundaries like no work emails after 8 p.m., but allow yourself to adjust them when a specific priority truly needs your extra attention. So like if you have an important email coming in on certain days, you maybe want to look at it. But every single day, that's not a good way to live. Use time blocking with intention. Rather than fragmenting your day, block focus time for specific priorities. This might mean dedicated work sprints followed by being fully unplugged for family time. Build recovery rhythms. Intentionally schedule recovery after intense periods. If you've been working 12 hours days for 5 weeks straight, you might want to take a look at doing some recovery. Plan some time to take some time off. Do something fun. This will help you to rebalance your energy. Practice strategic elimination. Regularly assess your commitments and ruthlessly eliminate what doesn't serve your core priorities. Not everything deserves your full attention. Communicate expectations clearly. I talked about this a little bit ago. Let clear people in your work and personal life know when you're entering a season that requires more focus in one area. Setting expectations like this It's going to reduce the friction at work and it'll reduce the friction at home. And schedule regular life and business reviews, monthly reviews, quarterly reviews. Step back, get out of the office or a place in the office building that you can get away to a space where you can actually think. And then what you want to do is do your review. How are things going? What's going well? What's not going as well as you'd like? What would you like to change going forward? This helps you ensure that no area stays neglected for too long. Look at those 6 F's I talked about. On those F's, you want to make sure that if you're way out of balance, that you bring it closer to balance. Again, knowing that you're not going to be able to be perfectly in balance for a very long period of time, you need to learn to live life out of balance. The beauty of intentional imbalance is that it aligns with reality while keeping you in control of your choices. What specific area in your life could you benefit from embracing this approach right now? Are you way out of balance somewhere? Take a look at those 6 F's. Drop a comment about your experience of your life's imbalances. I'd love to hear what you do to live life out of balance. Thanks for watching. Be audacious.